It's the Jim Fannon Show. We've come to take your mind.
Am I still on? Here we go. I guess it's a pop-up. Jim Fannon Show! Live from the North Shore of Dominican Republic. Buckle up, welcome aboard. You hear the birds chirping? Hear them? And a beautiful, what is it, Monday? Every day is Friday here. Happy Friday. What day is it? Tuesday? Wednesday? Oh, it's fucking Monday. I love Mondays. Today wasn't the greatest Mondays of all. And I gotta kill that. Sorry about that. I need to take care of an audio problem, let's say. Live as always, and without a net, without a script. Well, I do have a net from the standpoint that I'm recording this, but pretty much you get no script, you get no prep, you get me just coming out here and just talking, basically. What are you doing? Go watch TV or something. Anyway, this showed up on my timeline today. I have a couple trolls, and you know what? I'm not a big blocker on social media. On my Twitter account, I have no one blocked. I have lately been blocking a few people on Facebook, and sometimes it's drunken asshole Jimmy. Oh, you unfriended me? Fuck you, I'll block you. And then the person you block, you know, watches you on your Jim Fannon Show page because you haven't. Oh my gosh, who's this? Not him. I got Philadelphia NBC on in the background, and this girl came on. She's been on all day in those shorts, and she's, I don't know, from what I can tell, she's a solid broadcaster. Is that a skort? I don't know. It's different. I don't hate it. Anyway, who cares? So I got a couple accounts on my fake book that are solely for the purpose of trolling me. They have no friends. In fact, the last guy, Nagra Communicator or something like that, like, he sent me a friend request, but I accepted. I only accepted for a short period of time, because if you can't answer the question, you know, are you human? Have we met? Then you don't usually get added, because I've got a couple of my catfish came back today too. I was going deep, and here we go. It's a long story all the way around. I was sending out my pamphlet today, my real estate pamphlet. We're going to get into real estate. We're going to get into my fugitive status or the lack thereof. Going to get into a little social media trolling. We're going to get into some real estate. And if Patrick comes in, you'll hear him screaming at whoever he's going to take down in the complex here. Complex. It's an apartment building. It's like, I think this is an old, oh shoot, I can't remember it now. Club Med, I think. And it turned into condos. See, now where am I going? Anyways, I got a couple accounts that are solely to troll me. And then this dude comes out here today and he starts dropping bombs in my comment section. At some point I realized what was going on and I was going to reply, but he just drops the comments, riles everyone up, and then deletes everything. I need an office chair. I'm sitting on like wicker furniture in front of a small kitchen table. It's not good on my back. Anyway, so that went down today. Maybe that's why I'm a little, I don't know, maybe I'm not off. I gotta take a break from social media, so here's my commitment. I did not post the kindergarten, the kindergartner gets sent home with masturbation homework. Like I couldn't. And that's when I realized I shouldn't. I just shouldn't. And I don't mean post that, because I post all that. That's all what, if you're on libs of TikTok and then you're getting some love from me because you're nuts. Stop talking to our children about sex. They don't care about sex until like grade, for boys, I don't know. I was checking out the Sears catalog in grade 2, so I knew something was going on, and I had a crush on my teacher, okay? Mrs. Thurlow. And then in grade 3, when I came back to Carlton Public School, she was Davidson, and I near lost my shit. Hi, whoever you are, broadcaster. You're a solid broadcaster. I'm not even going to rate the number. I haven't seen enough yet, but I do watch the channel much. Or not that much, apparently. I came back in grade 3, and Mrs. Thurlow, my grade 2 teacher, had married the grade 8 teacher, Mr. Davidson. And if you know me well, I have a story about Halloween. I hate Halloween. I think I always hated all the special occasions because I get so wound up and end up in tears at the end of it. Doesn't matter what it is. When I was a kid, I think that was me. Hyper, excitable, passionate. And can you believe I was a shy kid? Like, I used to get behind my brother in grade 1 or 2 or 3 even. I used to get behind my little brother Billy, at the time 18 months younger. So like when you're 6 and 7, my brother's 5. And I made him go knock on Mr. and Mrs. Bowles' door to ask them if we could go for a swim. Of course, we walked across the street by ourselves without our parents. 5 years old, 6 years old, whatever it was. Can we go for a swim? Now, the answer was always yes. I don't ever remember getting a no. Maybe we got shut down here and there, but I was that shy. I don't think I'm ready to tell you what happened in my adolescence that led to me being an outrageous big mouth that never shuts up and does not mind being on the stage. I'm not one of those nervous talkers, but if you give me the stage, I will use my microphone. Like, at a party, if you're sitting around, you're having a few drinks and everyone's loose and having fun, I will take my share of the stage time. Anyway. stop talking to our children about sex. When my father sat me down, I was in grade, at least, I'm going by houses and grades. So I was at least in grade 5 because I know the house we're in. I know the couch we sat on when he sat me down and told me what was what in his very human, probably awkward, like this was the talk that the father gives the son. I was the firstborn. No, this has never happened before. I don't know if my brother Billy got the talk or not. Stop talking to our children about sex. Leave it to the parents. We don't need our kids indoctrinated. So I've run in a couple of elections. Anyone that knows me knows these things. In 93, I ran in my first political contest. Hi. Oh, not you. Can we get a close-up of what's her name in the escort? Look, she's not outrageously, like, usually the girls that do this, like, these guys are all dressed reasonably and partly casual. Love my Philadelphia NBC channel. Usually I'm over here on Fox. I'll give you a little Fox later. I'm going to hit some politics. Seriously, I'm a fugitive from my own country? No, I don't even have a trial date. Okay? I will get a trial date and I will win. It'll get tossed out because everyone that's come before me with the same charges has been cut loose. And we knew this from the beginning. I was charged with leaving my house when my government told me I couldn't. What? My government doesn't tell me when I go for a drive or when I hang out with my friends or when I have my family over. I mean, no judgment. If you played by all the rules, good for you. I did not wear a mask in Canada. I did wear a shield once at a doctor's office. Get my hearing checked, which is apparently pretty close to perfect. And how did that happen? Me destroying them. My eardrums all my life. 1993, I ran as a friend to my political mentor and one of my best friends, Greg Vesna. Greg Vesna will be on the show next Thursday at 8 o'clock. And anybody that's watched the show with me and Vez knows that Vez is the one that recruited me to politics in 1993, got me to run for the Green Party to keep the party alive because we needed 50 candidates across the country to run, or they dissolved, deregistered, and seized all the assets. Not that we had any, but I was one of those 56 or 72 candidates or whatever that ran in 93 to keep the Green Party alive. You're fucking welcome. Lefty madness. And then I didn't do much for 10 years. I came back in 2003 and 4 and 5 and 6. 6, I ran for the leadership of the party and a federal election in my riding of St. Catharines. I moved out of Welland, obviously, in 93. Niagara Center, it was called. And then I went to Welland. Then I went back to Niagara Center. I think it's still called Niagara Center. I will not be a candidate in the provincial election, despite my intrigue. I'm trying to look away. I'm trying not to be political. And oh, shit, we had a close-up. I missed it. Damn it. Not that guy. So in 1993, as a favor to Greg Vesna, that called and said, Jimmy, I need a favor. And I said, Vez, anything. What? You got to run green in Niagara Center. I'm like, well, what? Anything but that. No. Are you serious? Fine. I'll do it. It wasn't that simple. They really had to sell me on the fact that I only had to go out and get, I think it was 250 signatures at that time. And at that time, that was tough, man. In 93, the Green Party was not well known, and they were the laughing stock of the political system. And I can tell you that because I was there. The Green Party. All you got was, nobody, and now look at it. Now you're indoctrinated right into the whole climate change thing. We're doing everything to stop global warming. And if we stopped using coal and all carbon-based fuels tomorrow, we couldn't make a difference in the... Carson Wentz is coming back to town. We could not make a difference in the atmosphere and what it's going to do in the next 400 years. Adapt. There's no way you can stop what's coming. Climate-wise, we've done what we've done. What's coming is coming. We might be partially responsible for it, but throwing everything at it financially is not the answer because it won't do a thing. Vez, next Thursday, 8 p.m. For the next 2 weeks, the Jim Fannon Show is going to 8 p.m. because I get more skids like Floor Score watching. On Twitter, Twitch, D-Live, Facebook, and YouTube under the name TrueTube. TREW is the channel on YouTube. So Vez convinced me we'll raise the $1,000 for you. You just need to go get the signatures. And you can be a paper candidate. You don't need to do jack shit. Oh, here we go. Oh, I missed her again. Go back, please. Camera 2. Oh, man. I'm slow on the draw. I didn't look at her earlier and think I'm in love or anything like that, but I love female broadcasters, but there's so few good ones that when a decent one comes along, Tracy Wolfson, legend. Beth Mowins, trash. What up, Leighton? Shut up, Leighton. You got an honorable mention at the end of the last show, Leighton. Actually, you got you got some honorable mentions in this show too, Leighton. The Vez next week, next week, Thursday for the Jim Fannon Show. This week, Thursday at 8 o'clock, Mike Blocker comes up. Mike Blocker is a man. And I guess he's my coach. I always thought I should be coached, but I wasn't looking for one. I don't really know what to expect in one other than, I told Mike today because I've sent him some business already because he gets it, he cares, and he's good. And that's all I really need in a coach. He gets it, he cares, and he's good. So Mike Blocker, this week, Thursday, it's Monday now. I do know what day it is. Thursday, 8 p.m., Mike Blocker. We're going to make it tight. It's going to be 1 hour max, in and out, because I have a date Thursday night at 9 p.m., period. I need to be out the door. Well, not out the door. I need to be off air at 9 o'clock, so we're going to hit an hour. 8 to 9, Thursday, next week, Greg Vesna. So Vez says, well, just be a paper candidate. I'm like, okay, fine. Fuck. I was down at the lakeside. I don't know why I was getting signatures at the lakeside for Welland. Because that's how stupid. That's how green I was in 93 at 24 years old. Being recruited as a Green Party candidate. That's how green I was. I went. Oh, Patrick's home. He likes to break things and slam doors and yell. No big deal. Is it the ASMR or ASMR? Auditory meridian. What is it? I'm going to have to look it up. I'm starting a new channel, and it's going to be all. And, well, for me, it'll be this. That's my MSR. Actually, that time I faked it. But that's what mine would be. So I run as a favor to a friend. 1993, Niagara Center, my first election. And Pete Marina from See How calls me and says, we got to debate. I go, no, I don't debate. I didn't have this voice then.
My voice probably sounded a little bit more like this.
Except not gay. I wish I had the recording of that show because they pushed the mic over for me on See How. Mike Marina talked me into doing it. I said yes. It was August, I think. It was the middle of winter. Yeah, middle of summer. It was hot as balls. Out on Forks Road at See How Radio, which is now Giant or whatever. Forks Road. I drew the short straw, so I had to go first. I'd never publicly spoken before, never been in a radio station, never done any of that shit. And they slide the mic to Jimmy, and they give me the go sign, and I go like this. My lips didn't actually make that sound, but I don't know how I can do. If I just turn up the mic and move my lips like this. Nothing came out. I was fucking scared straight, and I didn't know, or I wasn't prepared for, my voice disappearing under the stress. It was gone. I even tried to cough it out. Do you know when you cough and you don't, like, when you go like that, your vocal cords are involved there. When you cough without them, it sounds like this. I tried to cough it out, and my cough was silent. Everyone was staring at me. The whole world, for lack of a better, in my world, the whole world was listening. You know, there's probably 20 people on See How Radio. Come on. How many people are listening to a political debate in 1993 to the Green Party's intro? Maybe 5. Maybe 5,000. I don't know. To me, it was everyone. And I coughed my way back to Earth. And I got my intro out, 2 minutes or whatever it was. And I had all my notes, and I had gone to Vez's place the night before. My Delta 88 Brougham, 1984 Delta 88 Brougham, powered on propane. Yeah, I was driving environmentally friendly vehicles in 93. I've done my part, dudes. I kept the party alive, not single-handedly, but I was part of the crew that did. Recruited by the guy that lent the money to the party to stay alive. He ended up getting paid back. Eventually. I think maybe 10 years later. And then leaving Forks Road, driving said Delta 88 Brougham 4-door tanned. I bought it from the Bruce from Flagro. It was dual fuel. It's propane and gas, and if you're doing 60 miles an hour on the freeway, we're going miles an hour and we're going freeway. If you're doing 100K, well, back then it was, no, maybe not 93. doing 100K down the highway, you could switch it over with no problem. The gases would mix well enough to give you a smooth thing. Oh, my Eagles. I can't, all the holidays have been canceled since I moved to, Christmas down here is not Christmas, dude. It's like, come on. Easter was weird because they shut the shit down on Good Friday. You can barely find a drink in this town. Maybe get one in paper cups. Come on, just give me a close-up of the girl. Who cares? Jim Fannon wants to promote, what's this? 2020 article was updated. This isn't from 20. Oh, maybe am I running for mayor here? That's a good shot. Nice shirt. One of my favorites. Shout out to Coop, who's actually holding my clothes for me. He knows I'll be back one day. Oh, here we go. Hey, hang on. Oh, she's not horrible. And she's a good broadcaster. Anyway. When I left Seahow, I drove that Delta 88 down Forks Road, down that gravel road with all this, the dust flying up behind me. Arms out the window. Probably tunes cranked. You know those times in your life when you're in complete bliss, euphoria, joy. There's nothing in this case, I had a reason. But when I was 12, I don't know, 10, 12, 13 years old, I had to go get my books from Britain's place. And I had nothing to do, and there was a fresh snowfall that just had gone down. I'm walking down Tavistock. I got nowhere to go. Everything's so quiet. The cars are going by. When you got a big snow and everything's muffled. And I hypnotized myself with the crunching of the snow under my boots. And I hit it. I apexed through euphoria. I was overcome with joy for no fucking reason. I didn't know what girls were all about back then. Or maybe, if I know me, I probably was with my first girlfriend. And she probably just told me she loved me the day before, and that's why I was in that zone. I don't know, but it was in my mind, there was no reason for it. Coming down Forks Road, I just conquered my greatest fear. I just blew up. I just shit the bed. I just sweat. I had a silk shirt on when Terry St. Adam came up. He's like, Jimmy, what are you doing here? I go, I'm the Green candidate. He goes, you're kidding. I go, no. He goes, come on. Let me show you how to do this, kid. Puts his arm around me, walks me into the station. And I knew Terry. It's a fucking Red Dog. Come on. This is the treasure for the choice back in the day. Everyone knew Red Dog. Everyone still knows Red Dog. And, I hung out at the Y for so long that, I always saw Terry in the men's room, in the plus side there where you get the steam and, you get a shave and multiple showers and hot tub if you want. I don't go in the hot tub in community spots, but whatever. And I'm at the Flats, or what was that place called on Glendale? It's the Flats now. What was it called back in the day? I can't remember. I'm sitting in the bar, and in walks Terry St. Adam, and he goes, he looks at me, he says, hey, Jimmy, I didn't recognize you with the clothes on. And I fucking near doubled over. I was sitting at the bar by myself. I didn't know. It was clearly his bar, He didn't recognize you with your clothes on. Because every time I saw him, I was naked. So anyways, I shit the bed, and then I drove my Delta 88 arms up, just like I was flying the car. Yeah. conquered my greatest fear. Never forgot that. And then I went to Toastmasters and learned how to speak. So I was never that scared again. Now you put me on a stage, I don't care how many people are there. I don't get that. I get a little bit of a rush like I do before I come on the radio or whatever, but it's all good, man. Give me the mic. Let's get this party started. So that was 93. I was a lefty. So for those of you that just don't get the story, it wasn't like I was looking for attention. I wanted to be on stage. No, I was frightened, completely petrified. It was the hardest thing I ever did. No, I was not looking for the stage. It near broke me. But then afterwards, ooh, wow. And then I did my 10 speeches at Toastmasters. And my buddy says to me, my coach, Blocker, today, well, what was behind that decision? I go, dude, I had no choice. Oh, shit. I can't get close. I can't get fast enough when they go full screen on this girl. Why am I obsessed with... Let me see. I'm going to get closer up than this. At some point, I'm going to get it right. And I mean, come on, not that guy. Football season's coming. So then I didn't run another election till like 2003. And then I ran a bunch of them. So I've never been that guy to like literally look for it. Not back in the day. I was shy as fuck and I had stage fright. I say that all to say, if you're running the provincial election, good for you. But like, we don't need this guy Monday morning. I'm not saying like it's not like it ruined my day. So you know what? People say lots of things. It's like, oh yeah, you're just looking for the attention. No, actually, no, I never was. And I mean, you could accuse me of that now, maybe, but I actually think that doing conversations like I have with Mike Blocker and Alex Kazam, who just blew up his YouTube channel, I'm so proud of. He's at like 40. I think he hit 40 million views. What up, Kazam? Nice job. Or Dano O'Shea of My Son the Hurricane, talk about mentoring, musicians and being a stand for sobriety for people in his life. Dude was a stand for me in sobriety when I came out one day and talked to him in front of my office at Coldwell Banker in St. Catharines. Some people are just natural coaches, like me. I get people, I care, and I'm good. And I hear your lies. When you try and sell me a lie like I'm afraid of heights, but you're really not, and you've been living a lie like you've been afraid of heights for like 40 years, and I go, you're not. And you go, oh shit, I'm not? Oh shit. Well, that hurts because my identity's gone now. I've always known myself as a guy that was afraid of heights, but coaches are born. They're not developed. You can make a coach out of some... No. You can make a coach, but like, you would be born for that shit. There was, I'll wish I could offer a reward. I was trying to find, I haven't Google searched my name in a long time. But there was an article in the Standard, and one of the headlines was something like Green Candidate Steals Show or something. And the first paragraph was, I think it was Grant LaFleche, maybe Matthew Van Dongen. Can't remember. I think it was Grant LaFleche, actually. Because I always used to work the reporters afterwards for headlines and shit like that, even though the reporters don't write the headlines. Everyone knows that. And I work him after the event and go, like, dude, make sure, like, come on. Give me some, I need some ink. Like, I just killed them up there. Like, dude, I owned them. I hope that your article's going to, like, I got the best laughs. I got the best reaction. I taught, see, and this is going back to my underlying commitment again. Try to make a difference, right? Like anything, once I got my legs underneath me and I learned how to public speak and I got the platform down and then I started being entertaining because I was just being myself. People were entertained at a political event. I might have gone for the cheap laughs, so I still got them. But I was talking about proportional representation. Still one of the greatest policies that nobody's touched. I'm working Max Bernier for it. If he's wise, and he is, last time around he shied away from it because it required a constitutional amendment. He didn't want to touch anything that required that. He wanted to make changes within the Constitution. I get it. It's a decent argument. I accepted it, but I think I got him committed to putting proportional representation in his platform this time around for the PPC. Maybe I don't, but maybe, I've been talking to this guy for a long time about it, and I'm pretty lucky because I've got access to him. I don't abuse it, but I've got his phone number. I don't call it. And when I want an interview, his guys are usually pretty good about getting him on with me. So we would talk about proportional representation in 1993. No one knew what electoral reform was all about. No one knew or was aware of the fact that the sitting president was elected with 37% of the popular vote. That's not fucking cool. That's not a majority of the electorate. That's a minority. And they had a majority rule. Mulrooney had a majority. And he was using it. Create a possibility that didn't exist before you participated in the conversation or the debate. That was my underlying commitment, even at 24. At some level, I've always been committed to helping people see something they didn't know before. Like, I didn't know Black Lives Matter was a terrorist group, so I'm going to tell everyone about it. I didn't know that the gender pay gap was designed by Obama back in the day based on a stat that was bonk. And it took life, and all the left-wing feminists use it to this very day, just like the Trump misquotes. I started thinking Trump was funny. Like, who am I? I'm a red-pilled green. They used to have a Wikipedia page for me, and someone complained and took it down. And this is what it basically said on it, I think. Most of it. Where's this? greenpolitics.fandom.com. So I was looking for, I so badly wanted to have the graphic of, it's the Jim Fannon Show at the debate last night at the Chamber of Commerce, or Green Candidate Steal Show. I think that's what it said, something like that. And then the first paragraph was, if debate performances, if elections were decided by debate performances, Jim Fannon would be the MPP or the MP or whatever I was running for at the time. Because I was in the zone. I knew the subject matter, both left and right. I could steel man both arguments. I didn't need straw men. And I had no problems taking shots at the other candidates. That's usually what got the biggest laughs. Whoever the NDP candidate was at that time, they said something like, when we're in power or something. I'm like, well, but you know what? Bob Ray doesn't have to worry about ever being in power again. Or whoever it was, Jack Layton. You know what the NDP doesn't have to... Well, as I say that, currently the NDP is running Canada under this fucking bullshit first past the post electoral system where you can get a minority with 32%, i.e. Justin Trudeau, and make a majority out of it with Jugmeat Singh. What do I call him? Jughead. Almost said. Jughead. It's a perfect fucking nickname. He is a juggy. Fuck off. So anyway, they took my Wikipedia page down. Poor me. But this is what it said back here. And actually, I think they had a link to the... Fuck, back in the day, they had a link to the... They gave me a 22-minute speech in Ottawa in 2006 when I was running against Elizabeth May and Jared Chernachenko. David Chernachenko. It was live on CBC News World or something like that. I met Don Newman. I sat in his lap. He put his hand up my ass and made me a puppet. It was pretty cool. I didn't know Don felt that way about me, but appreciated it. It was my first time. It was live on camera, actually. That's funny. That's why you pay the big bucks. So yeah, 2006 they gave me a I think it was 27 minutes. A speech in Ottawa before the convention, nationally broadcast on CBC Sportsnet, of course. I was the centerman. News World carried it. And I did not shit the bed. And I did get some laughs. My concession speech, another story. You know what? I'm on my 7th YouTube channel. Give me cut me some slack. It'll never be monetized. As you can probably see from the comments, I did add some new comments to the stream. Why am I live twice? Oh, it's just the way it's laid out here. 1,200, almost 1,300 subs. I applied to be monetized and they said no, harmful content. Sorry, you lose. I'll never be monetized again on YouTube unless it's with a different channel. Like this one, where I have 1 sub. One subscriber. I had 2 the other day. And there's no Jim Fannon Show here, except there is one interview with Sam Hanna, which could be classified Jim Fannon Show. But this is my first day. This is pulling up to YYZ October 22nd before I left the country I love because they threatened to lock me down and refused to let me leave the country still Canada you cannot fly out of. You cannot board a train or a boat or a plane in Canada without your Vax Pass. Now, I'm considering changing my ways. I'll probably get the Vax down here because, well, the Vax is better down here. You know why the Vax is better down here? No, I'm going to slide right into the QR line. I'll be able to flash my Vax thing. It's all good. I changed my mind. So, Buying Dominican Republic is the YouTube channel. Now, if this channel reaches 1,000 subs, I could make some money here. But at this rate, I have 1 sub and about 400 total views, which is up from 10. I only had 10 last week, or a month ago. Last month, I had 10. I mean, this channel's only a couple months old. And I have not been promoting it much, but I did put a bunch of videos up. I made a bunch public that just are, oh, shit. So I got a few. Oh, shit, I got more than a few now. Yeah, I did a lot of work on it last week. There's walks down the beach. There's me leaving. Oh, there's me. I think this is unintended slow-mo. Like, I don't even think oh, sorry, bad view. Oh, shit. Oh, good Lord. That was my last time in Canada. It's a bad cut. Let's get this thing down here. I'm going to get some real estate, I promise. Oh, dude, I've got a fucking deal. Oh, my God. I have so many good deals down here. And there just are so many deals down here. There, that's better. So go check out Buying Dominican Republic on YouTube. You can be my second sub. Probably my first sub is me. If I know myself, like, come on. TrueTube is probably the first sub, right? I lost 2 more channels last month. I lost You've Been Duped and the Jim Fannon Show. The Jim Fannon Show was up to over 100 subs. It'll never come back. And YouTube was up, You've Been Duped. I'll probably start another You've Been Duped channel soon. Oh, I miss my Oakleys. I don't know where the fuck I lost those things. You've Been Duped got cut too. It was up to about 70, 80 subs, I think, something like that. So TrueTube is about the only one I got right now other than this one. I do have a DR commercial one too, but I haven't promoted that yet. Oh, I got Rock Our Town still. DR commercial I haven't added on this thing yet. Rock Our Town just got a fucking comment the other day. Uh-oh. What happened? Anyways, who cares about that? I gotta get out of here. It's late. Oh, Nicole Burke came back. My catfish. If you're a friend of Nicole Burke, it's not a real account, dudes. Actually. And I think she went goodbye again. Oh, man. I did get some content, though, I think. What happened? Where is she? I thought I uploaded her. Oh, well. I don't have that for you. Another show, another time. Oh, I forgot to change. I was going to change the aspect ratio. It's stuck in my phone. I did not do that. Nicole Burke is fucking hot. I tell you that much. I'm in love with her, but I was in love with her before, during, and after I found out that she was my catfish. Fuck. There's nothing that makes you, as a man, feel more foolish than being catfished. I can say that after the fact. There's nothing more humiliating and embarrassing than knowing you got duped. Boltsy? Holy shit. What up, bro? Fuck. It's been a long time, man. Love you, brother. Shut up, Layden. I'm your only sub. No, maybe you are, man. Maybe Paul Layton's my only sub. Boltsy, what up? Okay, so here we're going to hit it. Here's the deal. This thing, okay, shit. What is wrong with me? This is the deal. This is one of the deals. I have a hotel, a 12-room hotel for 1.4 on basically across the street from the beach in Chiquita Beach in Sosua here. It nets $140K cash every year, USD, every year. Okay, now there's room to grow there too, but at least $140 cash in your pocket every year. Net cash after expenses, 1.4 mil. She might even finance it with a big downstroke. It's 5 years old. It's mint. It's got a restaurant. It's across the beach from Chiquita Beach. Dude, fucking call me. Anyway, here's one. Oh no, this is not the one I want to hit. Fuck, I'm not even prepared to hit the one I want to hit. Okay, let's talk about this one since I'm here. Now, if you've ever been to the North Coast and you came all-inclusive, you probably stayed at Casa Marina. If you came to Sosua and you stayed all-inclusive, you went to Casa Marina. When I was here 25 years ago, I came with 12, a dozen, maybe 15 RE/MAX agents. My mother, my brother, Travis Gillen, Emily Gillen, Barbara Bear Linton, Olivia Biamont. What was her name after that? Or before that? Can't remember. Fucking Sand Missiles. Shoot, I won't utter your name, Jeff. And I fell in love with the place, man. I was taking my mom on a bike, like a dirt bike, to the casino, and we broke a chain halfway there. We're in the middle of a cow pasture, in the middle of nowhere in my mind. Some kid came by, stopped, and put the chain back on the bike, took a link out. It was a little tight. With sticks and stones, I swear he had not a tool on him. And he fixed the chain, got it back on the bike, and got me rolling. I'm like, shit, I need to live here. I came back with the full intention of coming to Dominican Republic forever. Why can't I get my fucking ratios down here? Damn, what a slacker. Give me a second. This is painful. I probably have another cut and I'm too obsessed with getting it. Right here we go. Okay, so Casa Marina is to the east of this property, immediately to the east. This hotel is 17 rooms. It's in good shape. It's immediately operational. Casa Marina's on the left of this. Sosua by the Sea is in front of it. And I think it's the new Marriott to the west. Now, it looked like they haven't done anything on what is supposed to be the Marriott in many, many months. But this area, you could not it's 750 Gs. Now, timing's a little bit off for me because I just got here 6 months ago, but like you could run this and make some dough for 750. Now this guy probably he wants cash, but Scotiabank has financing down here with 35% down. Figure it the fuck out. Sell one of your properties, dude. Come to Dominican Republic and run a little restaurant, bar, fucking hotel operation. How difficult can it be? Like 17 rooms at $50 a night times 3. Let's do the math. $17 times 50 times 365. 100% occupancy, you're looking at 300 Gs American. At $50 a room. So at half that, and your vacancy rate and your costs, I'm telling you, utilities are not huge down here. There are no taxes. Like, if you can't make 50% as a net on something like this, that's $150K a year. Okay, let's say it's 40%. Even at 30% occupancy at $50 a room per night, you're still fucking making money. You still get this paid off. Your ROI on this is fat. It's huge. What is the fucking problem? This is DR Commercial. This is my boy Sam Hanna. He's the founder and CEO. And you might still be able to get in on this deal. I don't know. It's getting some action right now. But it's another example. Here's one at 2.1. That's Anton Reef. That's a great deal too. It nets $250 a year on the books, and they pay like they have the books. Where the fuck is my 17-room hotel? Or no, my 71 units. Oh shit! I'm not well. Oh, we got the Kite Beach Inn at 2.99. Just listed that last week. That one's mine as well. Oh, 1.2, 8,000 square foot. That's Sammy's. Let's get this one at 535. I just relisted this last week. It's my boy Massimo, 535. It's got 6 apartments in it. Where's the... Why can't I see the one I'm looking for? Because I'm a fucking idiot. Well, this is good. I'll just go to my 2.2. Hang on a second here. What the fuck? Why can't I find this on my own site? You're not smart. Commercial. Sort by. Let's go low to high so you can see what's out there. 38,000. Come on. What's your problem? Yeah, you can buy a little condo down here for 30, 40, 50 G's. Okay. I'm an idiot. $18 listings, eh, kid? Well, time to punt one of these bad boys. Casa Linda's beautiful, man. Here it is. 2.3. Okay? Okay. But hang on. 71 units. There's a commercial space down below. I know not everyone's got 2.3 to throw around, but he'd look at something with half down. He'd probably finance it with half down. So now you're talking about much less. There's 60 total deeds. 59 of the deeds, well, one is this property right here, is the main building. It's got 17 units in it and 5 commercial units on the main drag to number 5 going into Cabarete right across from Kite Beach. Rumor is the Marriott's supposed to go across the street from that too. That has not been confirmed. Excuse me. And out back is 28 bungalows. That's one of them. That's 2 bungalows. Well, that's 2 units on one deed. There's 2 units. There's 2 titles that have two-story units like this. The rest of them are all singles. Look at this. Come on. It's a main building. This is a bungalow. There's 28 of these with their own deed. Okay? So you can walk in, you can buy this place, and before it closes, if you're smart, you could have plans for these to be renovated. I mean, some of them are pretty good shape, but you know what? The windows and doors are done. But if you went in and did a quick cosmetic makeover, you could get 50, 60, maybe even 70 G's for a little bungalow like that down on Kite Beach. It's not on the beach. It's across the street from the beach. But dude, look. Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Jim at DR Commercial Realestate.com. Jim at drcommercialrealestate.com. 59 deeds. So if you sold, let's see, if you sold all those 59 deeds, you'd hold this one. with 17 units and 5 commercial spaces down below. And you'd be liquid. You'd have $3 million in your pocket. You'd have $1 million in your pocket after the initial payout was returned. 2.3, 3.6, costs of 300, maybe 5. Let's call it 3. You get $1 million in your pocket. Maybe takes you a year. Get it renovated quickly. We have the crews down here. Labor is cheap. You're in for 2.3. Probably do it with half down. Get terms over 2 years, maybe. Decent terms. And, if you want to get raped on the terms with less down, he'd probably look at that. He wants out. It needs some work, but it's functional and it's a cash cow. And you got your original investment back to you in a year. No problem, a year. Selling $50,000 bungalows. Come on, man. If you pimped up this little shack right here and created a gated community that was all kind of, around this, there's a bungalow right there. Poolside bungalow. There's another one over here. There's another one here. Like, what the fuck, dudes? An opportunity that should not be missed. What else did I commit to talking about today? I want to make sure before I get out of here. Oh, I can't show. Oh, we got a game on? Oh, the filled out. Oh, dude. USFL's on. I could probably show you that without getting a copyright strike. No, let's get off this channel. Let's see what Fox has got, because I need to do a quick switch on the other side here. Fox News. And there we got a copyright strike. Oh, Adam Carolla's on. Jesse Waters. Oh, shit. No, I fucked it up. There we go. Uh-oh. Now I'm going to show me. Oh, this is not good. That's not what I wanted. Well, at least I got a short on. I do have a shirt on today. But, well, I'm still broadcasting in my underwear. What up? So what was I going to do? I'll go over here. Sorry, I didn't know I was putting my camera on. Where was I going? Oh, I was checking to see the title. Racist Realtor. We talked about that. We talked about me being a racist. No, well, actually, we didn't talk about that. Here, dude, show me. Produce anything I've ever done or said that's racist. I'm fucking hilarious. But this idea that I hate the marginalized is stupid. It's ridiculous. Stop it. Political fugitive. I have a court date coming up. Donate below. Well, it's not going to cost me anything, but if you've ever supported the Jim Fannon Show or wanted to, or thought maybe the guy's got half decent content, even if he does his broadcast in the dark without the lights on, because, well, it's getting dark here. Why is Dominican Republic, there's the sun going down like an hour before you guys up in North America? That's balls. I don't like that. I want to have more sunlight than you all the time. It's weird. Oh, we got an eclipse tonight, too. It doesn't start till 11:30, though. It's a long way from now. Anyway, yeah, show me. Show me one thing I've ever done or said. Get anyone. That's like, you can't say, you know what? You can't say it. You'd think if any of that stuff happened, there'd be like, I cannot be Me Too'd because that shit didn't go down. Ever. I love women. Although that's what got me in all of my shit was all my misogyny. Misogyny? Fucking nobody loves women like Jimmy Fannon. Holy fuck. Hello. What else? What's the title say? Dominican Republic. Talked about that at Jim Fannon Show, and you get the details. So why don't we do this? Thanks for watching. I love you. We'll go out with Want Some, as is my want. Matt McPherson is a fierce friend. Grateful for that. Blocker is coming up Thursday at 8 p.m. We're going to talk about coaching. He's maybe going to coach me live. I'm not opposed to it. So Mike Blocker is 8 p.m. this week. Next week, 8 p.m., Greg Vesna. We'll talk some hydro fuel, ammonia is fuel, and none of the above party. Peace. Love. Hug your neighbor. And why are you still wearing a diaper over your face? Stop it. Stop masking the children. Stop abusing them. Stop poking them. In more ways than one, you fuck. Stop making pedophilia cool. What the fuck? What's wrong with you people? Anyways, I'm out of here. I love you. I do. I'm out. good night now.